It's the Joel Shit Show featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, I'm at the Sands. I'm at the Sands Regency in Reno, Nevada. I am on location, and I probably should have stayed home because I'm feeling better, but I'm not 100%, and I don't think all this smoke is good for me. I'll tell you though, it's like I've got Christmas snot because it's really green and really red. So maybe that's something to be happy about. So let's see. First thing is I drove to Tahoe, visited Luke, and I played 5-play $96 jacks or better Harris, and I lost $95. Then I went to the lakeside where Luke works, and I bet on Oklahoma to beat Syracuse because the line was even. Like, Oklahoma was the favorite, and all the money was coming in on Syracuse, and I was like, why? So I bet on Oklahoma. But unfortunately, I also bet on the Philadelphia 76ers against the Charlotte Bobcats. And the Sixers were down 50-33 at halftime. They scored 10 points in the second quarter. I was like, oh, it's over. So after the Syracuse game ended, I cashed my ticket, and I said, hey, can you put the Sixer game on? So they put the Sixer game on the sportsbook. Well, it was 196. They were only down by 4. Then some stuff happened, and then they were only down 3. But that's as close as they got. Then they were down 5 because, let's see what happened. Charlotte had the ball with about 30 seconds left, maybe 32 seconds left, and they were up by 3. So do you foul then? I don't know. If you get a stop, now you've got 8 seconds and you're down 3. If you foul them, and they make both free throws, you can run down and get a quick 2 and start over again. But if they miss one, now you're only down 4. See, it creates more opportunities to tie the score. So they wait and they wait and they wait, and they score with like 3 seconds on the shot clock, so now they're down 5. Sixers throw the ball in. They get off a really terrible three-pointer. No good. And that's the end of the game. I think they should have fouled, because basically you need a defensive stop and a three-pointer. That doesn't happen as often, I think, as fouling and hoping for one or two missed free throws and going down and shooting just a quick 2 and all that. I think that's the better way to go. I don't know how good they are with their three-point shooters, but I don't know. So anyway, I won one bet, lost the other. I went upstairs, visited JT at the bar, and I played video poker, and I won $5. So I won $3 at Lakeside because of the juice on the sports bets. So I was at minus $92 for Tahoe. So then I drove to Reno, and I was listening to the radio. There's nothing on the radio. Oh wait, Michael Savage is on the radio. Oh, this ought to be good. So Michael Savage spent his entire episode yesterday, talking about the funeral procession at Oracle Arena in Oakland for the 4 cops that got killed last weekend. And he was mad, because he wants oppressive police. It's so funny how opposite he and I are, but we agree on something that's ridiculous. It's almost embarrassing. He's saying how if the police didn't have so many procedures to follow, that stuff like this wouldn't have happened. But he didn't have the facts straight. Like he was saying how if they were able to shoot first, oh man, if he was able to shoot first and ask questions later, then that guy never would have been able to shoot those 4 guys. He would have been dead. Well, the thing is, they didn't know who he had at first. They just pulled him over at a traffic stop. Then they figured out who he was. Then they knew what they had to do, and then he shot them. But there's no way they could have done anything to Nixon at the time because they didn't know it was him yet. Michael Savage does not like to use all the facts. He will interpret the facts to get to the results that he wants. But it was just entertaining listening to him. But the best part As Michael Savage said, if you're driving on the freeway right now, as a show of solidarity, I want you to turn your headlights on. Well, here's the thing. What time is Michael Savage's show on? In most of the country, it's already dark out, so of course the lights are on. So, you know, it sounds exciting. Maybe you're, I don't know what his demographic is. Someone calls in from the Bay Area and says, yeah, I'm on Interstate 880, and I'd say about a quarter to a third of the cars have their lights on. Because it's about 7 o'clock. Well, first of all, some people turn their lights on after work instinctively because it's the evening, and even if it's not dark out yet, it's getting, it's approaching dusk. Secondly, a lot of cars have daytime running lights. How do you know their lights aren't on anyway? My lights were on anyway. It wasn't because I was supporting Michael Savage. So, people just want to be accepted. People just want to be told that they're a good person. And if you are listening to Michael Savage and he tells you how you can be accepted among his fans, you're going to do it. Because, oh, look, these people accept me. You know, it's no different than being in the KKK. If you're in a large enough group of like-minded individuals, it doesn't matter what you have in common. It could be incest, it could be walking dogs, it could be picking your nose. If everyone does something, it's socially acceptable. That's by definition, that's how it works. So, you know, it's all pretty funny. So then, I checked into the sands. As you can see, I got 2 queens. My reservation was for 1 king. I didn't get 1 king. I got 2 queens. And so I had dinner, and then I went and I played poker in Mom's poker room. And I bought in for 120 a 3-6 game, and it was my favorite kind of game. Everybody playing everything to the river. So you could make a lot of money, or you could lose a lot of money if people keep drawing out. But if you make the mathematically correct play to read your opponent, you know, you've got a good shot. Well, I didn't win a hand for about 90 minutes. And you can't do that when you're playing against people that play it to the end, because every hand you play is going to cost you 20 or 30 bucks. Because even if you just have middle pair, and then even if there's 4 other people in the pot, you've probably got 5 outs. You could either improve to 3 of a kind or to 2 pair, and that might be good enough to win. Someone's playing on a gut shot straight draw. Someone's just got top pair. Someone else just has overcards. Every hand, hoping to hit their hand. You just have to hang in there and wait. So, I didn't play any bad hands. I didn't make any egregious errors. I just wasn't getting the cards. So, when I go back tonight, I will try to get that money back. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel at joelshitshow.com.